So I'm not really sure how much you lost there, but kind of ran out of space. I've since gone back and finished up my tap. I'm going to run this through just one more time, kind of by hand, just to see how things are going and make sure everything's happy time. Did I say by hand? Oh yeah, there she goes. Notice I'm barehanded now, so I'm a little slippery with all that grease on me. Should have gone back with the gloves. You know what? For those of you who work on cars a lot, you know what slippery hand is like. You also know how useful welding gloves are for things that are not just welding. This hole feels good. I think somebody did a good job. Probably not me. But I think it's going to work. This tap has been through quite a lot. I use it on a Ford Zetec 2-liter and a ZX2. I'm going to do this just a little bit here. And a friend used it. I don't know what he used it on. Something. I don't know if they're aluminum heads or anything, but he did. It's been used twice before today. And, well, if you're not a tool maker or a really good machinist, taps can be difficult. It sounds so easy, and some people are probably screaming at me right now. Well, I only have probably 3 people who are going to watch it. Probably 2 of them are going to be screaming like, what are you talking about using a tap? It's hard. But you know what? I'm a pansy, and I've broken taps, and it stinks. No, I don't like being a pansy, but then again, I don't like breaking taps. So now I'm going to put this vacuum hose back where it belongs before I forget it. I will. That's why. Because I will. I'm really good at forgetting stuff. For those of you who pay attention to my unfortunate stories, I left the keys to this vehicle in the trunk last night, which proved to be a very long diversion from fixing a simple taillight. If there's a way to screw it up, I'm good at that. So when it comes to something like I locked my keys in your car, well, yeah, Brian's an idiot, but hey, he's fixing my car for free, so that's fine. When it comes to, hey, I broke a tap off in your engine, well, I'm not going to be so forgiving. So I got red Loctite, 271. It's probably not the right stuff, but any of this is sub-optimal. You could argue it's not really doing anything. I think the maximum temperature on it is something in the sub 300C range. Certainly combustion chambers are hotter than that. But I think it's not going to hurt. And the right way to do this is to put it all the way around, but I'm not going to be able to do that right now. But I think that's okay. And then I'm going to take the serrated edge, put it up. See the serrated part? I'm not sure if you can see the difference there. I'm going to put a spark plug on it. I'm going to use the spark plug as the installation tool instead of that doohickey, because I like the threads. Kind of like that. And I've got myself a real high-tech spark plug installation tool. It's this old rubber hose. Oh, I almost forgot. More tool improv for you guys at home. I have here speaking of rubber hoses, that's a rubber hose taped to the end of my vacuum cleaner. So I'm going to make sure I get all these chips out if I can do it. So there are some chips on there that I really wasn't fond of. I'm not sure if you could see them in the video. They were there. And that makes me uneasy. They are aluminum. So in theory, aluminum for my correctly metallurgical friends. So in theory, the aluminum won't hurt the cylinder walls nearly as much. While they are also aluminum, they are coated or treated. Actually, I don't know exactly what it is for this engine. It might be a liner, but at any rate, it's not bare soft aluminum like the cylinder head casting is. So I'm going to use this greasy rope because I like tool improv. I'm going to use this greasy rope to try and catch any last little bits of shavings that I may have missed. And frankly, there are a few, but they're not a lot. See them all on there? Is it kind of sparkly? So now I'm going to cut this and try it again. So clearly the takeaway is that the air compressor pumping through the cylinder did nothing. I didn't see any shavings flying out at me. And probably once I got a couple of threads in with the tap, the air couldn't get really by anyway. So probably didn't really need that. All it did is make noise and let me use my compressor for the first time, which I guess was neat. I don't think it hurt anything. The engine was probably a little confused. If engines can get confused. Someday this engine's going to die and it's going to go to engine heaven. It's going to say, dude, this guy was pumping air in through the throttle body. And I don't know why. And the guy's going to go, oh, you're turbocharged. Like, no, the engine was off. I'm going to go, off? See, that's pretty clean. I think I succeeded here. All right, so now back to the main event. This guy. Now the trick is I want to put anti-seize on the spark plug itself. That's this part. Anti-seize, that part, Loctite. But I want to use this to drive it in because that little tool is so Bush League. Let's see if it'll go. What do you think? Anybody rooting for me? I bet nobody's watching. This is a stupid video. No one will ever watch it ever. You know what though? I think it's going in. I think it went in. So let's pull the spark plug out now, if I can do that. See if I get the spark plug out and leave the insert in. That would be golden if it does it. Let's see. Spark plug come, insert stay. Ready? And... ha! It worked! What do you know? Sometimes I'm not an idiot. Let's see it in there. By George. I think that's it. So I'm going to take you on a ride inside to see what's up in there. Can you see it? I bet you can't. I promise it's in there. It's very exciting. Oh well. That threaded insert is doing what it's supposed to do. So now, refocus, thank you. I can put my anti-seize on my spark plug. Spark plug. By the way, I've also already cleared the codes because it was throwing some codes. I drove it, for those of you who don't know the story, 110 miles with that injector disconnected and nothing in this hole. So it kind of sounded bad and it was very unhappy with me, but it did make it. So I got to give it credit for being tough. But I cleared the codes, and I've already changed the other 5 spark plugs, and the other coil packs are all reassembled. So what I've got here is a something. Laid everything out just perfectly, and then Dead air, dead air. Got here, it's a torque wrench, spark plug sockets. It's about 13 foot-pounds is what this thing needs. Let's see how well she takes that. Now in theory, this should drive the spark plug in and, Lord willing, the creek don't rise, fully seat the insert. Come on, it's right there. I know it's right there. Where is it? Got it. Go back. Goofy little bolt. Allen bolt, of course. I don't know of any other Allen bolts on this whole engine, but they had to use them here. And I brought these with me, Allen keys, because I said, you know what? Maybe. When I was up in North Carolina getting this vehicle, a very helpful gentleman that diagnosed it for her had taken all the coil packs and all the spark plugs and threw them in the floorboard, so I was really glad I had it. Okay, so that's that. You're gonna get a front row seat to see this thing turn over for the first time. Need these. Not in the trunk anymore. Well, to be honest, I'm not entirely pleased. I've never heard this engine run. It is a V6. It sounds a little chuggy. See if I can hear this. See if it's throwing a code. It is not throwing a code. So that's probably it. What I'm going to do now is take this thing for a drive and see how she does. So that's it for you guys. I'll touch base a little later.